Repetition ain't a secret. All facts, all black dress code. Pay me my respect, collecting every debt. Oh, the hardest. I bring the pain.
And is making history as NASCAR is racing in the streets of Chicago.
What's up, guys? It's day 2, Saturday. It's 9:30 in the morning. We're setting up for the NASCAR event here in Chicago. It's going to be a long day again, but it's going to be a successful day. So I'm looking forward to it. We got the whole team here. We actually have 8 people, and there's 2 more coming. So I think we're going to be well staffed, and it's better to be overstaffed than understaffed.
Okay, Dimitri, so from assembling everything, what are the biggest difficulties?
So setting up like the 2 mobile rigs on the second floor are nice because everything was disconnected. Yes, it took a little bit longer to set everything up, but it was a lot more streamlined in the process because we knew exactly how much cable we had. We knew exactly how to connect everything. There weren't any surprises. Like in these pre-existing looms, we could kind of dictate the amount of cable length that we needed, and we could adapt to make it fit as nicely as we wanted, whereas now I'm having to fish through these harnesses to gain more cable length that I need because these weren't ever specifically designed to be moved from a more permanent area. So kind of having to adapt on the fly is a real only time consuming part of all this, but it's not that bad, honestly.
Boom! Sim Racing Chicago is here, baby. We got our simulators getting set up right now. This is the track where it turns 7. I think it's going to be an unbelievable race. Pay attention to Jesse Uji Motorsports, car number 34. That's where our name is on the car. This is the turn 7 right here. And look at this freaking unbelievable view that we have. Now come on, let's go downstairs to floor number 2 so you can show you how close we will be to the cars.
This is the track right here. You can see the cars way closer than above. However, up there you can actually hear the roar of the cars. In here the view is way better, but up there is where the sound is. The sims are set up on the 2nd floor, 9th and 10th. Take a look. So I'm chilling over here at ERA. Turn 7 Sky Deck. It's an unbelievable experience over here. I think that all the years in putting this to motion was really worth it at this point. I mean, these kind of moments kind of let you breathe in a little bit and breathe out and say, hey, it's a lot of hard work we put in to be here. It's a lot of hours we spent. The guys killed themselves just to make this happen, and I appreciate everybody on the team doing this. Now we get a chance to be here. Right now we're on floor number 9. And there's an amazing view out there. As you can see behind me, we have our sims. There's going to be 4 sims on floor 9. There's going to be 2 simulators on floor 10, and there's also 2 simulators on floor 2. Everywhere you are here is an unbelievable experience. I highly recommend. E-Racing Association has put on a great show. This venue is top of the line, and our sims are top of the line, so it kind of matches, right? We want to be hooked up with people like that because they believe in our dream just as well as we do. So guys, these are the 4 sims we got here. It's going to be for sim number 3, 4, 5, and 6. They're all great. They're a little bit different, as you know. We have different equipment on them. This one is going to be equipped with a SimiCube and a Nascar wheel. It's also going to have the Huskenfeld pedals on here. This sim right here is a VRS system. The VRS is actually out of the United States. They do an amazing job. Virtual Racing School, I want to mention them. Awesome guys. This is a Fanatec rig, so it's going to be equipped with the pedals and the direct drive system from Fanatec. We have the TVs also back here. Those are going to display the actual race in the sims so that people can kind of see each other from different camera angles when they're going around the track, and not only be able to see the driver performing on that track. We also have sim number 6 here. Sim number 6 is also equipped with the SimiCube direct drive system. It's a very, very nice sim, and it also has Huskenfeld pedals. car and expecting you to drive it well, you know, you're probably not gonna come back if I throw you the keys. Be like, hey, go around the track and have fun, you know?
Not at all.
So we're gonna put you on one of the rigs right now.
No, I'm good.
Just,
I'm good.
you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay.
I'm positive. I just need to see it.
Yeah, if you Matt, you want to? Matt is actually he races for esports for Coca-Cola series. So he's in a prize pool for $300,000 in the Coca-Cola series right now. That's happening in the esports on the NASCAR.
Come in, let's see him do his thing.
All right, for sure. Go ahead, man. No pressure.
How do you get the
We like to do like exclusive stuff like FIA seats, good direct drive systems, good motion systems, so people get the experience. Because a lot of pros right now, most of the pros right now in sim racing, drive non-motion rigs. And the reason for that is because 5 years ago, 6 years ago, there was no motion rigs, and plus the motion was super expensive. No kid could afford a $20,000 motion kit just to put on the sim. We build these, so they're way cheaper and they're aggressive. I mean, we have these set down right now, not to move as a.
So you're not doing any, so it's automatic right now?
It's set for automatic.
That's smart.
So everybody can get on and doesn't have to worry about shifting, and
So how do you know if you're too close to the wall and hitting?
you just gotta feel out. You just few laps and you'll know.
The main thing with simulation is you're trying to do like muscle memory and like points of braking and everything. The
Right.
only thing you're missing in the sim is just G-force, but once you get that muscle memory of track points, braking points, then you just implement it to the surface you're on. And
So we actually loaded up the Chicago track.
Yeah, so he's gonna go left over here, and now you'll be able to see Michigan. And all the tracks are scanned to the millimeter, so this track was actually designed in iRacing before it was not designed in Chicago.
Look sick
Oh,
on the car,
man.
we made the race.
We did the best we can. I mean, we rushed it a little bit, but then again, our deadlines, the distractions, I mean, it comes with the game, just like you're in, you know what I mean? You deal with stuff as it comes, but we're set up, we're ready. The team had a meeting, we know what we're doing, we're here for you guys, and we're here to make sure the venue works for everybody, and that you guys are successful through the years, and obviously we want to be a part of that too, you know? We're a professional business, we're not, you know, we showed up, we did our thing, and you can count on us. That's
the
great.
testimonial to how cool this stuff is.
That's
right?
great.
Awesome.
We're building a trailer where we can actually track
Travel.
to the.
Well, we got to
Yeah.
talk about that too. 'Cause
Yeah.
We want to travel around to every race day.
Matt is a great person. He is an amazing racer, and he can definitely teach people. I was thinking about offering coaching classes to customers, you know. Yeah, you come into the studio, you sit down, and then you have a pro sim racer right there standing next to you teaching how to not make the mistakes that I made over the years trying to get fast, right? And same with pro drivers. We hooked up with Team Stradale and other GT IMSA drivers that come in, and you know what's nice about them? They sit down on a sim, not all of them, they sit down on a particular sim, and they'll actually tell us how to tune the motion, how the wheel should feel, how the pedals, because they actually got to drive the real car. So a lot of these guys online creating these profiles saying this is the best profile for a GT4. How do they know? They've never been in the real car, right? So the guys that have been in real cars are a huge benefit as well, because it's you know and I know that sim racing can be and is very close to the real deal, right? So with these guys coming in now, you're bridging that gap even closer and closer and closer, and all of a sudden you're there. You know how to drive this, you go to a track, you know how to drive at the track, period. Just like Matt did. I mean, there's not a lot of people that can afford it, right? And now I can sell rigs, I can get a firm or something, some sort of payment plan for guys to actually be buying these just like cars where they can have a finance plan to buy them. And motion in the next 5 years, everybody's going to be driving motion because the development of motion, I mean, this is based on a SFX 100 kit, but now I'm building them on a 150 kit. So now my jump is 6 inches. It's way better. So I can turn it into a flight sim. We can do adapters for flight sim and not only racings. But the goal is racing. Everybody has to have a niche. And my niche is to hook up with guys like to build a team for sim racing Chicago. He'll be fine. I don't think you don't have motion sickness or anything like that, do you?
Oh, I do. I do.
You do?
You'll be alright.
So okay, so
It's like only if he's out.
okay, so yeah, this is gonna advance that, okay? Because your brain is gonna tell you you're moving because all you see is the monitors. So if that happens, if you get a little sick, look at something that's stable, like the stand or something, to get yourself out of that zone. And just remember, the brake is really stiff, so you gotta really press it down really hard, okay, in order for this machine to stop. The way it has cold tires in the beginning, it's like the real deal, yeah. So that, yeah, so Gran Turismo is a good starting point to kind of get to, see, everybody's crashing, kind of get to know things. Plus, this track right here is very difficult. It's wall to wall, it's bumpy. I mean, it's Lakeshore Drive in Michigan. Do you want the headset to hear the car? No? Okay.
So when this line is red, it should be great.
Don't worry. Don't worry, there's no damage.
Yeah, we can.
I think we're gonna reset you, so hit the brake really hard. Okay, good. Of course, you know what's a good angle? Yeah, right from up there, this way.
Put the audio on. Does he want it?
I think putting the audio on. Okay, so here's what you gotta do. You gotta move up. Here, hold on. Yeah, let me see if this is. Yeah, put your feet up there, and now move up a little bit with your body. Unfortunately, there was one facility. That would be great if you could just shove it in. Take it easy the first lap around, because the tires are cold. So that's the field museum, and you guys are good there. Yeah, thanks. So basically, of course. And the little button all the way to the top right is the reset button. So in case the car. All right, so right now, Garrett, Harris, and Mike are racing. They're racing GT3 cars on the Chicago circuit. Check it out. The AMG is killer though, the AMG for life. How did the day go? The day went phenomenal. I think we accomplished a lot today. We got to talk to some awesome people. A lot of people got to see our equipment. A lot of people got to try our equipment. And I think that's what matters. I mean, we're gonna do really, really well if we do these pop-up events. At the end of the day, it's worth it. We're all beat. Everybody wants some rest. But there's no rest. We're drinking tonight. Cheers. Dimitri, you're gonna slap me with your hair.
So that's how Dimitri has been getting clients to come to the sim race in Chicago.